I am going to unbox this RDX chin pull-up bar with a heavyweight, or at least I think I like to know that it can support the heavyweight bags or the punching bags that I have. I have a 30 and 50 weighter. And in my, not in my 20s anymore, I found that I need to get off my lazy ass and start doing some physical workout. I used to do a lot in my early 20s. When I was 17, well, actually starting back when I was 12, I started martial arts, and long story short, I did karate, I did kempo, I did a lot of self-defense stuff, and then I finally found my way, my way in the form of, and Bruce Lee did not want to call his ideology or his art a name, because once you give something a name, it becomes confined, it becomes... Anyway, another topic for another time, the philosophical pieces of Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, which is the way of intercepting fists. I've done that in my early 20s. I was very, very, very dedicated to it. But anyway, so that my prime won't slip out of my hands and slip out of my... Right now, I gather the things that I eat I'm not too proud about, but in my primary job is not that I don't get enough physical labor going into that piece while walking upstairs, getting in and out of machinery. So I believe my iPhone at one point clocked me at 27,000 steps over December, which is our peak season for my primary job. But this little bad boy is called the RDX Advanced Tech chin-up bar. I'm going to open box this bad boy. I found it on Amazon originally for about $68. I did some more browsing and found it on eBay from a gentleman that was selling it for $44 with free shipping. So I got this whole setup for $44 and see how well it does. I'm a pretty handy guy myself, pretty well rounded with tools. So it should not be a problem for me, although I'm expecting some surprises. But it's inexpensive, so when price comes into play, it's made in China, most likely overseas, even though I'm Asian, this quality, and I'm not from that type of continent, but I'm from the US, so the eating the, I guess your steroid and hormone-fed livestock had made me a little larger. So I'm a little heavier, so hopefully this chin-up pull bar will support my fat ass at 148 pounds. And can support the bags, or the heavyweight bags, that I like to punch, kick, and take my brutality, rage, and hatred out on when I can't take it out on other people. So, let's get this unboxing started. Alright. Let's open this bad... Look! Speaking of the quality well made, made in Pakistan. I was in there earlier. It was actually made in Pakistan, not in... well, still, Pakistan is still an Asia continent, so it will still fall under that. Oh shit, well, we'll open it up right away. Let's see what we got here. I'm probably going to have to go to the hardware store and pick up some better lag screws or better wall mounting hardware. I guess this is the pull-up bar. Looks cheap. Alright, pull-up bar. This is probably one of the stabilizers with a nice RDX sticker. It's not engraved. I'm doing my iPhone because I'm too lazy doing it. Just, oh, I knew that was going to happen. Oops. Glass. Ooh, shit, that was close. This is probably the main strut that fastens to the doorway. Now, this is designed to be above a doorway. You have to mount this to a lag on or strap on or bolt on to a wall, with the backing being 2x4s or 4x6 or however how your place is made. So I recommend you get a stud finder, which I have, and we'll go look for some studs. I do need to go to the hardware store. This is the hardware here, but I don't believe it's strong enough to support this. We'll try it. It looks cheap, but you know, it's going to be interesting how this figure this out. So these are the directions, one page. Doesn't really give you much. I'll have to use my deductive reasoning and previous mechanical skills to figure this shit out. Alright, so I got the hardware out, a little step ladder out, cat food, This is the stud finder. It helped a little bit. I'm gonna put it on the doorway here, above, just outside my doorway, because it is a doorway mount. We'll see how it is. I found some wood in the what do you call it? I found the wood. So now, very dangerous. Now I'm gonna. This magnet's pretty tough. Alright, so now I'm just using the 9/16 socket with a reducer. The right side is drywall. On the other piece, where's my ratchet? Hardware that were provided with this setup here. Make sure they're all the same size. See how this goes. If it doesn't work out here, then I'll turn it into another area. It looks to be stable. There's the wood. Would help if I had an impact. Impact this shit on. My impact is gone. So I'm almost done. The mounting hardware was not bad. I actually previously drilled some holes, but found out that this side had no stud or wood, only this side on the door frame. So with my little magnetic finder, I'll show you how it works. $8. I think I got $8.98 on Amazon. Watch this shit. Bam. That's how you find a stud with a nail or screw. So obviously there's a stud back there. That's how I was able to find it. There's a stud going parallel with the door frame. So I was able to find it. And obviously the door frame here had a 2x4, so that was pretty much easy. So all I have to do is just get the mounting bracket onto it. Let's see if it supports my fat ass. Alright, so we're almost finished. I might have to go and replace 2 of these because they're just cheap hardware, just on the safe side. So far there's only 3 really lag to the stud that's behind the drywall, but it's kind of high. Well, fuck it, whatever. It's in there. My whole point in getting this was not so much the pull-up bar, but for the actual punching bag piece. Which is probably gonna hung anywhere in the garage anyway. Yeah, this thing is pretty flimsy, pretty cheap. I had to add a washer from underneath here. So, depends on how you want to work it. This is actually supposed to be back here, but I like my punching bag further out, so the swing, I'll just have to watch my head when I do this. It's pretty lopsided, the bar, but fuck it, whatever. Yeah, okay, I'm really gonna use it like 4 or 5 times and never use it again. But the whole point of it is, see my holes right there? Bam, just cover it up like that. Game of Thrones. I still have to cover some of the other holes. But yeah, there it is, installed above a door frame. I'm not gonna use it for the pull-up bar actually. Just gonna do it with my punching bag. See how that holds up. Alright, so there it is, in its full glory. My 80-pound bag. I can adjust it, center it, see if it'll hold it. I don't know. What do you think? So, I don't know. We shall see how it works. I mean, it doesn't really protrude too much from the doorway, but it's a space saver for me.
I don't have to move my truck out. I don't have to put in a big I-beam. I mean, if you want a beam, if you have a beam in your studio, you can probably put that on there. My previous place, I put a hanger on the ceiling and it just ripped my drywall up. But this one, we'll see how it works. RDX, you know, see how it works. So, that's all I need to practice. See how it works. So far, it seems to be holding up. Left lead, right lead, push lead. Oh shit, I should turn on my kitchen light. Alright, so now I know it works. Go from there.